Pattaya, Pattaya, Pattaya. What's going on, good people? We have finally made it to Pattaya City here in Thailand. It's my first time being here. It's a different experience for sure. Something new. Stayed for about 72 hours. I consider staying a little bit longer, but it's been cool for the most part. Today is a smooth day, man. I'm feeling pretty good. I've been eating amazing food since I've been here. And it's still rain season right now in Thailand, so it's a lot of hit or miss. You don't really know what you'll get. Some days it'll be pretty cool, pretty relaxing, and then out of fucking nowhere, it'll be a thunderstorm for 30 minutes. So I even kind of smell the rain coming now. I want to make this quick. I don't want to be here too long. Life updates of abroad. Because it's becoming so common now, I guess, normal, and broadcast, I don't want that to change the trajectory of actually stepping out and being abroad, right? Because you see things, whether it be online or via group chat, or you just have, a certain level of influences of friends around you, we continue to chase the highs. Whenever you're around people that are reaching their goals, in time their goals is going to get higher, as should yours. But that does not mean the goals that you had set for yourself are void now. You still put the work in to get those goals done. And even if your entire group has been where you've been, have achieved the goals that you've achieved, that does not take away from the fact that you still achieved that goal. Sometimes we have to slow ourselves down just to remember that it's okay to be grateful. Matter of fact, it's more than okay to be grateful. We should be excited as shit that we're even getting to have these blessings and be grateful for something. I remember a few years ago, my mentor would tell me, the things that you're stressing over right now is the things you prayed for at one point in time. And you hear shit like that all the time. You always hear those mantras, everything that glitter ain't gold. But it's like when you listen to that shit, when you really listen to it, it only really becomes relatable when you're actually in that moment of life and you're going through it. At one point in time, you prayed for everything you have right now. Now, when is the last time that you just sat with that and said, thank you? Not to say it because it sounds nice, to say it and to feel it in your heart, in your spirit. The nerves in your hand should shake like goosebumps shit. Thank you. Today, I'm here in Pattaya. Tomorrow, I may be in Bangkok. Next week, I may be in LA. The thing is, bro, I'm blessed to even be, bro. Just to fucking be, man. So, to bring it back full circle, it's great that you surround yourself around things, people, objects that continue to allow you to grow in higher consciousness and higher thinking and higher goals for yourself. But do not allow these things to stop you from realizing that your goal was always your goal. And it doesn't matter if your goal does not extend what they've already done. It doesn't matter if your goal is something they've done in their past. Like, bro, it's your goal, bro. Live in that. Be happy with that. Rejoice in that. Be grateful for it. Because what will happen over time, this is to save you a lot of fucking time and bullshit. I'll be honest with you. To save you so much time later down the line. Be grateful in your goals. Be happy with your decisions. But most importantly, just be. Exist. Be present. Because over time, your consciousness of thinking will go to places that you never even dreamed of. But it was the small steps that you started taking today that allow you to take the leaps tomorrow. But if we are not grateful for our steps today, then we will never be able to even appreciate the leaps. A lot of times people don't even know how to leap. Like when I tell people some of the things I've done and places I've been and places I'm going, oh man, you should see their faces, man. It's almost like the audacity to think that way. Isn't that crazy to think about? Someone could give you an attitude or say the audacity of the way you're thinking is off. See, but the thing is that they're not wrong for feeling that way. It's just what their mind will allow them to do. Their mind won't allow them to see things the way you see things. Their mind is not allowing them to think outside of the box. You think outside of the box because you don't even believe in the fucking box. With that being said, man, I hope you figure these things out. I hope you know that it's okay for you to dream. And I hope you know that your dreams will never end. You just got to keep going, man. All right, okay, that leads me to my next point because I was going to chill on it. I was going to chill on it. But I got to say it. You're probably going to be pissed off when I say this. You're trying to be too goddamn perfect. Like everything you do, you feel like it has to be done in a particular way, a particular sense. Shit just has to be 100%. And here's my thing, right? What the fuck does that even mean? What does 100% actually mean? Now I understand some good quality of work. I do understand quality over quantity. I get that for sure. But perfect is where you lose me. See, because I don't know anybody that's perfect. I don't know anything that's perfect. I don't even know if I've ever seen perfect. Now, I have seen some quite beautiful women, I'll be honest with you, where it was like, oh my God, if this was perfect, this is what I would think perfect is. But to be somebody that doesn't know what perfect is, how would I be able to identify that? Your idea of perfect really bothers me. It really makes me upset. See, because you're sitting on these ideas, you're sitting on these golden ideas that you don't even know is going to change the entire trajectory of somebody else's reality just by you taking action on your ideas. I'm not saying you're gonna be the Picasso. I'm not even saying you Albert Einstein. But what you are is somebody that can actually change the trajectory of what your ideas are. The way it works is that you have to be able to say, you know what? This is a good idea. I'm gonna put this idea out and I'm gonna make shit happen. Some people operate on the same energy. Some people operate on the energy I won't even understand. But you shouldn't be stopping from that shit. That's what I'm saying, man. You keep stopping because you see shit that don't work out in the way you want it to work. Bro, it's not supposed to work the way you want it to work, bro. You're supposed to work. Because you're not working, I'm gonna tell you something that's so cold right now, man, it's probably gonna piss you off. Because you choose to not work, because you choose to avoid the work, and because you choose to make the work in the way it's supposed to work for you, when it don't work like that, you will never get the reapings, the rewards, and the benefits from the work. My nigga, I'm talking to you right now with a speaker that's connected to a power bank just so this motherfucking could work, just so you can see me seeing this. Some other influencer gonna tell you you need to have a certain angle at the coordinates from this angle, going to the east, making sure the wind blowing from the west so it don't fuck up the other shit you got going on. You need 3 towels to wipe your face, and then nobody's gonna come up to this public place and interrupt you while you're talking. Be fucking for real. That's not how this shit work, dog. That's not how this shit work, dog. See, but what does happen is that even when the wind is blowing from the west, even when the coordinates don't make sense, even when the angles are off, you're on. Even when people walk in front of your video, even when you try to communicate and they don't communicate back, fam, you stumble over your words, you sweat a little bit, you take shoes off, keep shoes on. I'm still working. And I'm going to continue to reap the rewards of the work, my nigga, because nothing stops the work, my nigga. You're not fucking working. You don't like the concept of putting in work. You don't like the embarrassment or whatever the fuck that means behind actually doing some fucking work. You really don't even appreciate the fact that you have to start. You got these ideas you've been sitting on for 10 years, 5 years, 10 months. I don't give a fuck how long it's been. If you ain't start today, it's been too long. One moment too long if you ask me. and got the nerve to tell somebody else how they should do their shit. I was like, one thing I like about Instagram, when you start to see other people's videos and shit like that, some shit you'll kind of critique. You be like, oh man, this could have been better. I could have did that, da-da-da. And then you just so willingly put your idea or your opinions into the comments, because the comments, everybody knows, is way better than the video. Man, I'll be reading some shit in these comments, man. It's always from the low follower motherfuckers. It's always from the motherfuckers that have like 3 followers, or motherfuckers that be having like 10 followers, but they follow 1,000 people. Either it's a finesse, a finsta, it's a fan page, it's a spam page, or it's not a real. It's just always somebody saying some weird shit. I'm like, damn, I wonder if this person is doing that shit. You're taking way too much advice from somebody that's not living that life. I'm sorry, bro. I had to say it. I'm not telling you when you meet friends, you need to have them pull up their resume, drop their LinkedIn, tell them who they're working with, give them 10 or 5 to 10 references of proof. No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying you've been listening to so much bullshit, you don't know how to spot the obvious. There's so many people pumping false information out here. And the shit that be fucking me up is that it's actually people that at one point in time gave you real game, gave you some real information, man. They just stumbled across the road at some point, lost a little bit of money, took bad investments, made bad deals. But you're listening to these people with no proof of concept, nothing to actually hold on to figure out like, man, is this shit real or not? And you just going with it. So I'm gonna tell you how to get up out of that. And it's gonna fuck you up because it's mad simple, right? First thing you have to do, bro, turn that bullshit off. Turn all that dumb shit off. Don't listen to these people. These people ain't giving you no money. Even if these motherfuckers make you feel good, you can get that energy from somewhere else. I promise you, my nigga, you can. Second, you have to know that whatever they're doing, you not only can do, but you can do it to a way higher level. You not only can do, but you can do it an exceedingly higher level than what they're doing it at. 3, does not matter who's following them in this moment. Everybody is not an influencer. Everybody's not a content creator. Everybody's not a real one. Everybody ain't your brother, ain't your homie. Everybody ain't a bad person. Everybody is not everything, fam. People are what they are. Things are what they are. Frequencies, energies exist as they are. What is yours? What are you? All this shit I'm giving you right now is free. It's free game. It's motivation, inspiration, whatever the fuck you want to take the shit as. But I'm saying, like, what's your actual plan? Because once this video is over with, once I'm done talking, once I move on and go do what I'm going to do, I'm here. This camera goes off and I go into life. You're where you're at. So when you log off, where are you going back to? What's your life? Oh, you say when you was growing up, what's your life like? What is your life like, for real? That's the shit that's most important, bro. So I appreciate you just coming to my TED Talk. Again, it's rain season right now in Thailand. So as we're leaving out of Pattaya City, this mic quality is so amazing. It's kind of hard to hear the thunderstorms, but there is some thunder coming in real soon. I'm gonna get a visual so y'all can see behind the actual sign of Pattaya and some of the cities, because there's a beautiful island, few of them actually, just north of where I'm standing right now. And it's absolutely phenomenal.